Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 with Super Mario and his cheaters of death. So what you didn't see, which I did, was I took a long rest and I have exchanged Gale for Will. Because right now we do not really need Gale in the upcoming quests. So we'll go inside this ruins and see what's going on in here.
Thank you, Gibblebuck. Everything all right out there?
A Gimmelblock has fled. He left you alone.
Yeah? I'll always were a bit soft. But I've got plenty of friends who ain't soft. Come in here and you can meet them.
Ah. You're so shitting me sometimes.
You're dead! See anything?
No.
All clear.
Well, at least they had time to regroup.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Food!
What are Gimblebot and the others doing up there?
Maybe we should go take a look.
Not a chance. Could be a trap. Just keep your eyes peeled.
Oh, let's take that one too. Just because. Look how they are standing there, waiting. Ah. Oh. So much for let's move in. So Super Mario, what do you think? How many can you take? No burst arrows, huh? Yeah, this mage has to fall. Wonderful. I still have one close combat attack, which I can't use. I could get closer, but lose the attack.
Got to concentrate. On I go. I am fury. I am death. Taking position.
Battle favors the fearless. 2 steps at a time.
I would say that went well.
How much farther can I go? I've got a long road ahead.
Book of the Last Breath. Funny thing, in the open beta, in the testing phase of the game, the ink pods was worth nothing. Or next to nothing. But now, they are not so bad. I think it's 30 gold coins per ink pod. Also might be because of Super Mario's extreme charm. After all, he's a real charmer. So, I am watching several people doing gameplays, and Aldemar HD was the one who was wondering what this thingy opens, and he was looking for about half an hour, but he came from a different, or he entered from a different angle. So the door it opens already was opened by him. And I will come to that in a little bit. No. Just grab it, damn it. I did all the reading in my first run. Oh, forgot this one. Well, books usually are not as much worse as it should, and that would be the door, by the way, that's opening. From the other side, I think it's this candle. Well, one of those candles opens the door, I think. So next to Aldemar HD, I'm also watching Gronkh, and Gronkh is the one, well, he's a player who's thinking about everything he does. But, and Gronkh, if you ever see this video...
Nobody's been here in an elf's age.
If you ever see this, Gronkh, I'm sorry to say that, but you really have the memory of a fruit fly, because he's looting something. He's looting a complete room. then talk to someone, and after that he starts to loot the room again and is upset because there is nothing in there. Or I will come to other things later when it is time that he did that I didn't quite understand. And why he was thinking about it.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
For as far as I know, this is the only one we have to... Oh! Natural 20! Drinks are on me. This is the only trap in here that, for as far as I know, needs to be disabled.
Trap. Be cautious. Be wary. This place is trapped.
As this trap over
Watch
there
how you go.
would
There's
be
a
the
trap.
one that triggers the others.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
So this door leads back to the beach. And that way Aldemar came in here.
Trap. Be cautious.
How do I... What? Okay, no idea what that was for. Probably we will never find out. And I'm also watching Marc the Cyborg. So if he is nice enough to watch this as well, I've mentioned you. Okay, I'm late. I'm in episode 6. I'm late. I know. I'm sorry. Kick my butt later. Or sue me or whatever. But I will show you, because Marc the Cyborg had problems with his food. So I will show in this run through where you can find all the food you need to get through everything. Or mostly everything. Well, actually in my first game run I've made a break every time anyone was tired. And in the end I've had, well, hundreds of food supplies left. So I think I did the right thing there.
Armed scribes. But no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Yeah, who cares? Who cares why they needed protection? Probably there was creatures living around here already back in the day, as they still was a little bit more fleshy. Maybe they prayed to a god that needed a bit more protection for their people because it was an evil god, or maybe it was a god of weapons, who knows?
Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
Another soul coin. Here before we get to the book. get to the book.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Arcane. Check for sabotage and arcane. The runes.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
And a religion check.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scrawl as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
I know their names.
Long forgotten gods that just comes back? I have an idea. Well, actually, I had the idea already before I went on playing, but in the end, I think everyone should come to the same conclusion. One of them would be Baal. And as we had to do with Baal in the other Baldur's Gate games, it should be...
That's Jurgle, Scribe of the Dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
It should be obvious that one of those forgotten gods would be Baal that came back after the Second Reckoning.
That might be worth a look. Hells. Something just woke up down here.
And guess who is happy that he just looted the weapons?
Let them
from
come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Oh, I can't move. Because I'm
On my
blocked
way.
by my own people. Well, that's a shame. Okay, I have that one activated.
Can't even catch my breath.
Now you can move. That's good. Because I
These
need you
boots have
here.
seen everything.
Yeah, these boots are made for walking. That's just what they'll do. One of these lazy boots are gonna walk all over you. Number 2. Let's see. Do I get this? What, that one? Nah, too far away, damn. Okay.
I will ascend. Make way.
Can you hit him? Oh,
No holding
left.
back.
But they have to get closer.
Light on my feet.
Missed.
fighting. Got to move.
What the hell?
I am fury. I am death.
Show me you going there and then run in the other direction? What the fuck?
They didn't want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
Fools. Rising from the dead just to protect some dusty old baubles.
Yeah, but that brings us a complete new opportunity. Because even if I looted them already...
Catch a break.
They are not that empty anymore. Who would have thought that would happen, huh? You rob a dead person?
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
They come back to life, you kill them again, and then you can rob them again? Oh, let's see what this one. These sarcophagus. Yeah.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Oh, interesting. So his name is Lazarus. What a question. Why do you ask it?
Curiosity. Nothing more. Wilt thou answer my question?
Sure thing.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
What is the worth of a single mortal life? I would say it depends on the mortal. Because, well, deeds that they do, no matter if they are good or evil, have their worth to someone. So it really depends on the mortal. Not even on the deeds themselves.
I am curious by what standards thou shalt judge. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Okay, I might be wrong in remembering, but I think in the first playthrough, his name didn't show up. It was a secret. Well, in Germany he was called the Dry One. I'm not so sure about the English version, to be quite frank. And yeah, of course, I'm not Frank, I'm still Super Mario, huh? I'm not so sure if I should feel bad that I killed all those fellows here. But then again, they attacked me, right? I could have tried talking to me first. And we are out of the ruins. In case you're asking, because I did not upload a single video yet.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
So in case you are wondering why I call this a cheating game, in case you are still wondering, I have two cheats going on here. First is that I can carry as much as I want without any problems. See? My inventory is still at 0 of 340. And the second one that gives me the plus 10 on every roll would be that my that my skills are, well, godly. I think it's what it's called in D&D when they are when they go over 20.
How would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
And now I have to make a quick check. Or no, you know what? I'll call this episode done for now. And I'll see you in the next episode. Have fun with your own playthrough if you're playing.
Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
Can I talk now? Thanks. So I'll see you in the next episode, and if you play yourself, have fun with Baldur's Gate 3. I know there is a lot to explore here, and I still know that there is a lot of quests that I probably have not found yet. So who knows, maybe I'll find them while we play, or while I play here for you. Or maybe you say, well, this game doesn't look like something that I would like to play. And that would be because of me, which I would feel sad about, to be honest, because it really is a great game. And I look forward to the next games that come out, even if I myself more am a Dark Eye player than a Dungeons and Dragons player. But I also hope that the Dark Eye will come out with a new game soon that will be in the same range as this one, because both games are kind of the same but still a little bit different. For example, in the Dark Eye DSA, you have astral points which you can use for any skill as long as you have them, and you can use any skill because you know them directly from the beginning. And the dice are different. So a 1 in DSA would be a critical success, while it here is a critical miss. So that's the differences mostly. You also can use all kinds of weapons in DSA without having to train them first or need to have the skills for them. So it's a bit more valuable, and, well, you have to check for yourself. If you ever play DSA or the Dark Eye, which would be Realms of Arcadia, I think. Arcania, Realms of Arcania, Star Trail, for example, where, and I really have to say that before I end, Realms of Arcania Star Trail, back in the day, as they had a remake of this game, they sent me a free copy of the game to my birthday for testing. And I was totally stunned by that, because I really love to play the Dark Eye. And back in the day, in my school days, I was playing it with friends. So I was totally and completely stunned as they was like, hey, yo, it's your birthday, we know about that, would you like to help in the beta phase and help us out with the gameplay? And I was like, sure, fuck yeah, on my birthday, what a fucking coincidence. So I went in there and I played the beta phase, but I had some troubles with it, because the first thing I run into was a basilisk. And the basilisks are in the Dark Eye. They are dragons, and they turn people into stone. Well, which basilisks always do in every role-playing game, I would think. I haven't heard anything else of basilisks. I've heard that they look like chicken sometimes. So no, in DSA they are dragons, and you can get a feat being Basilisk Slayer if you kill one, and somehow I managed to kill the basilisk. But in DSA you have 6 members in your group, while here you only have 4, and I run into a group of 12 evil wizards after that, and I just couldn't kill them. I just couldn't get close enough, because all they was doing was casting meat to stone. And my whole party was turned into stone before I could do anything. And that's when when the first time was when I actually started to go to the devs and say, yeah, I'm not sure if that really should be that way, but if there is nothing I can do to prevent them turning my my complete group into stone, then I just can't get that way, or I just can't get over that pass. And I need to get over that pass to get to the rest of the quests, or at least to the rest of the quest, as it was only the first quest I was getting at. And they was like, yeah, I'm sorry, we didn't realize that this would happen. And they fixed it, which is good, because I like it when I do a beta phase and they ask for input on the game, and they are listening to the people who test game, who are testing the games. That's what I enjoy the most about companies, when they are listening to the fans, and when they are when they have an open ear to their suggestions. For example, the Bastard Sword in DSA is one-handed but also two-handed, as it should be. But it's not in the PC version of the game. So I asked why they couldn't do it, and they was like, well, the problem with that is that it has 2 different kinds of damages depending on how you use it. And that's something that they can't really figure out on how to program into this special kind of weapon. So they use it as a 2-handed weapon, because then it makes more damage. While in the game, or while I was playing myself, I actually used it with a shield as a one-handed weapon. And that was my preferred playstyle. So I had to go, instead of using a bastard sword, I had to use a long sword, which makes less damage than a bastard sword one-handed. That's sad, but it can't be helped. So I just wanted to say that before ending this episode. And hopefully you will understand why I love this game so much. And yeah, even here I had complaints about the great sword and the double-wielded sword. Because usually you should have a short sword or the long sword hanging on the side and not on the back. Would make way more sense. Or even the rapier that he has on his back should be on one of the sides instead of the back. That was stuff that I was saying while I was being in the beta phase, but there was a lot of people online who also are fans of D&D who was like, oh no, you are just messing up stuff, and it should be that way because a long sword is the same length as a two-handed sword, which is not quite correct, by the way. I'm a sword collector. I have fought with double-handed swords, I have fought with bastard swords, katanas. So yeah, I know a little bit of the differences, and I know that a long sword and a katana mostly have the same weight, but they are differently in the handling. And yeah, the long sword is better for defending, but the katana is faster in cutting. If that makes sense. Anyhow, I'll talk to you in the next episode. Till then, bye bye.